Hello, so I just wanted to talk a little bit about my experience with Ehlers Danlos and my ankle surgery that I just had. This is actually my third ankle surgery that I've had to have repaired because my ankles roll so bad and dislocate. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about my experience with my surgery in case any of you out there are needing to have your surgery done again, and what it's been like. I'm now about I'm about 6 weeks out and am finally kind of starting to be able to wobble a little bit around. I think my recovery's gone pretty well. The surgery itself was really, really, really hard. I am now 37. So, when I had these surgeries done before, I was in my, teen years. So, of course, the recovery was still really, really hard. But, being older, and I have a 2-year-old daughter, and I also live out of state with no family, so I had to have family to fly in and help take care of me and my daughter. And I'm really thankful. My husband's very supportive. My issue is my ankle would roll to the right, and this is also my right leg that I had done, and so they actually also put in a pretty much like a built-in brace. It's like a little synthetic thing that they put into the side of my ankle to keep it so that it doesn't roll anymore, so that hopefully I never have to do this surgery again, because it seems to be I need to have this surgery done every decade or two, so I don't want to have to repeat this, say, when I'm in my 50s or 60s. It's hard now. I can't imagine how hard it's going to be then, because since our ligaments are crap, and they're just going to keep, eventually my ligament is going to stretch out again from rolling if I'm not careful. So my next step is now I'm going to start doing physical therapy. I really want to go back to trying to be able to build up strength again and doing weights. I've had such a hard time though with pain with working out. I'm hoping doing it with a physical therapist, they can somehow help me to strengthen without causing so much pain. Right now I've been diagnosed with fibromyalgia, lupus. I have EDS, the hypermobility EDS. But I also have, I'm getting also some more genetic, the genetic part done. I'm waiting for the blood back for that. I was diagnosed with being hypermobile as a teenager when I first had, I tore my ACL and a bunch of cartilage and stuff in my left knee. And then a year after that, I also was rolling my ankles constantly, and I had to have surgery then done on both of my ankles. And I remember a surgeon saying, that I could never, at the time I was doing I was very athletic. I was very fast, so I was a sprinter. I did volleyball. I was a setter, and I was actually their star setter, but because my ankles kept rolling, and then also my the arches of my just kept swelling up so bad, they would try taping my ankles to keep them together, but they would just swell up completely by the end of the game. It was just so horribly painful. So we knew something was really, really wrong. And I remember going to a orthopedic doctor and him telling me I could never do sports or anything again, and just being, you know, just so completely devastated by that, because at that point that was my life. And now I've also had to give up. I have done hair and makeup for 15, or really, like, you know, it would have been, you know, 17 or so years really at this point. But I've had to give that up because I can't stand, and my hands, you know, are just horrible. I've had so many surgeries on my hands as well because of just cysts that would come up, you know, scar tissue dislocating in my hands. It's just, you know, it's been a freaking nightmare. So now I can't work either. I have a hard time walking as well, so I have to use a wheelchair. This is my dog, Chanel, who is demanding, I think, to go pee, but I can't go down the stairs. My goodness. She can't walk either, though. I say that she's like just trying to mimic me, but really she's a very old Chihuahua, and so she can't walk either. So we're both in the same boat. So we're both very challenged physically. So we both take CBD to help with our pain. I use a lot of marijuana products. I'm lucky that I live in California and all that's legal. So I also use a lot of kratom to help with my pain. Sorry if I'm very scatterbrained. You know, that also goes along with the EDS as well, doesn't it? All the neurological problems as well. So, but to get back to my surgery, let me show you. I'm actually icing my ankle right now, but let me show you how it's healing. It's actually healed really, really well. I think the icing, and I think taking lots and lots of CBD while it's healing has helped my healing process a lot. I believe in using a lot of, I use modern medicine, but I also believe in using a lot of natural medicine as well to help with the healing process, and with because we have so many challenges with EDS. But let me show you, this is what it looks like right now. So it's actually healed really, really well. I've got some keloiding going on, but you know, it hasn't spread too much yet. What normally happens with my scars is I get like a whole bunch of keloiding, and then the scar then stretches. You know, but I'm hoping I'm using also a lot of ginger essential oil. That's a huge one that I found that helps me a lot as well. So let me show you, like, this is the ginger essential oil that I am using. So I've been putting that on it. That gets rid of so much of the inflammation. It's just amazing. I mean, I put it on my toes and feet last night. I have all this bruising as well on my feet. Can't really see it. It's actually gotten so much better from using the essential oils and everything like that. Sorry if I'm no expert in filming, as you can tell, I'm sure, but I'm just trying to get my information out. A lot of the videos that I've watched with people that have Ehlers Danlos it's really helped me not feel so lost and alone. My God, it's just like, it's so depressing a lot of times having this condition, you know, just struggling to find even doctors that know anything about it and how to deal with it, and, you know, your family life, you know, it's just so hard. It's so challenging, you know, to be 37 and I have to use a wheelchair regularly just to get around. And that was even before the surgeries, you know. It's just my knees hurt so bad. It hurt so bad to walk, but it hurt so bad to you know, my hips, my knees, like all of my joints hurt so bad. I'm doing some laser treatments too that have helped, but it's really expensive. It's like $120 for each session, because my insurance, of course, doesn't want to cover it. But laser treatment, I've done like 2 sessions of that, and that's helped out a lot. So if you have EDS and you're wondering about that, I would recommend doing that. I'll continue to update on how the laser treatments go, because I am going to keep doing it as I can afford it. So this little dog here just keeps whining at me. She's like, hobble down the stairs and take me out to pee. Hobble down them. We can do it. We can do it. So, but I plan to continue to do some videos here and there as I have the energy and the strength to motivate myself to do them, to try to help. And you know, I hope that this does help somebody if you're having to do some of these ankle surgeries. Let's see, I need to put some information out too. Message me if you have any questions. If you live in Huntington Beach and you're looking for a surgeon, you can message me. My surgeon has worked with a number of people with EDS. And I also just had a hand surgery done as well at the same time. This was, they called it trigger finger, but I had like so much just like scar tissue all around my hand there. I wasn't really able to use this finger. Here, my pointer finger, I've had surgery on my ring finger as well too, because there was a cyst there. As you know, that also goes with EDS, the lovely cysts that go around our joints, because the fluid is leaking out of the joint, and it creates like a little cyst that then, you know, sometimes then as the fluid leaks, the cyst gets bigger and bigger. Ganglion cysts, I think is what they call them, book cysts. I had somebody tell me it was called, but normally you then have to have it surgically removed, you know, which is not fun if you're a hairdresser and a makeup artist, you know, like, especially if you're right-handed. You kind of need your hand. So, and then what happens with me is I then just, after the surgery, I have so much like scar tissue still there. Like, you know, it was to remove scar tissue, but now I still have scar tissue that's built. So I'm trying to do, you know, massages to massage out some, not try and break up that scar tissue, and using the essential oils, the ginger oil on there to remove some of that inflammation, instead of using steroids and stuff like that. So, but I hope this helps someone out there who's struggling with this. Good luck to everyone out there. Stay strong, keep fighting. And I hope this helps someone and makes them feel a little less alone too. So, love you all out there, and everyone who's fighting, keep up the fight. Thanks, goodbye.